In patterning, we use a table of values to lay out our pattern and actually analyze and be able to look at the pattern in detail. Over here, we have a table of values where we have our term, 1 to 4, and our output. So in term 1, our output is 4. In term 2, it is 6. In term 3, it is 8. And in term 4, it is 10. We can see that the common difference in our output is plus 2, plus 2, and plus 2. If I wanted to find out what the 15th term is in this pattern, we could obviously go down and write it in, but that takes a long time and it's not the most efficient way of doing it. What we can do is use the explicit pattern rule. You can see it up at the top here, what the explicit pattern rule is, and it's very wordy and it might look complicated, but it actually isn't. What we start with is the first term in the pattern, and then we take our term number that we're trying to find out, subtract it from 1, and then multiply it by our common difference. Why do we subtract it from 1? Because our pattern isn't starting at 0. So we need to take out the first term. That's why we're subtracting it from 1. So if we fill this pattern rule in, the first term in our pattern is 4. So we write the term 4 plus, let's put in our brackets, the term number we're trying to find out. What are we trying to find out? The 15th term. So we write the number 15. And then we're subtracting it from 1, which is the first term, close our brackets. And then if we look over here, the next part is our common difference. What is our common difference? It is plus 2. So we're going to multiply it by 2. We know bed mass means we have to look at brackets first. So in this equation, let's do what's in the brackets first. 15 minus 1 is 14. We can open up our brackets now because we did what was in it. The next step, it would be multiplication. 14 times 2 is going to give us 28. And then last, 4 plus 28 is 32. There we go. We have our answer. Our 15th term would be 32. If we wanted to find out what the 20th term in this pattern is, we can do the same thing. We just got to change our formula. So the first term in our pattern, it's still 4. And then we're going to add our brackets. We're trying to figure out the 20th term, subtract 1, which is our first term, and we're going to multiply it by 2, which is our common difference. We're going to do what's in the bracket, which is 19, and we don't need the brackets anymore because we solved it. Now we do our multiplication. 19 times 2 is 38. 4 plus 38 is 42. The 20th term would be 42. Hopefully that helps explain the explicit patterning rule.